And here we are. Here's our truck. It is a beautiful evening here in Roswell. We're actually west of Roswell, picking up our delivery. So let me go and start my truck. We have Dalhart of Rivia again tonight, joining us and giving us our voice navigation. Yeah, so we have about a 300-mile drive, 5 hours 30 minutes. Getting there around 12:50 a.m. So what we'll do is we will go to our destination in Dalhart, and then we will drop off our delivery, and we will get trucking in Texas. So hope you guys enjoy the journey along with me. We have plenty of gas. We have plenty of time, and Dave N just made us 25 grand. Thank you, Dave. We go ahead and shift into drive. Turn off my parking brake, and let's go ahead and start driving. So yeah, I'm very excited. This is my first time streaming American Truck Simulator. So you guys are joining me for the ride. Hopefully I'll stream this pretty regularly. I'm gonna be exiting to the right here. And one thing that I learned earlier, before this stream started, I was actually kind of setting up for this. I learned just how annoying using the right mirror is for anything, because it's like so much smaller. If you look over here at the left mirror, everything's like, it's obviously because I'm right by the mirror.
Get ready to turn right.
It's really easy to see stuff. Thank you, Gerald. But over there, like if I was like backing in or turning or something, obviously that's why they have the objects in mirror are closer than they appear warning on there. Looks like we have a good turn here, but it's just really annoying. Anyway, beautiful sunset here. Getting on the highway. Trailer's gonna run over the line just a little bit. It's really hard to do that on a right turn. We are off. Everything looks good. Stream doesn't look like it's lagging. GPU doesn't look like it's being overloaded, which is good. Encoder looks good. I think this is a good setup. Yeah, let me go and turn my lights on because it is getting pretty dark here. Beautiful sunset off to our left. Well, that's another thing I need to do, now that I remembered. American Truck Simulator, for some reason, is much louder. Like, the truck sounds are loud. So I just turned my game volume down slightly, just to not drown myself out. And if it's too loud, do let me know. Yeah, here we are. Some late night trucking with FedEx. We're transporting flour, which you probably wouldn't expect FedEx to do, but they probably do it. And I'm absolutely loving the Freightliner Cascadia. I think out of all the trucks that are in this game, I think the Freightliner Cascadia is my favorite truck. Go ahead and put my cruise on, even though my cruise is like 54. Oh no, I got it at 55. 54, 55, give or take. But yeah, I really like the Freightliner Cascadia. It has a very modern dash design. As you can see, it's not analog sticks at all. It is an actual LCD or LED screen. Yeah, we have our little bottom bar down there just to show us kind of how far we have to go. I might turn that off later on, but let's go and start slowing down because we do have to turn up ahead to get on to 25, I think. I don't know. I don't actually know what highway this is. But either way, we have to turn up ahead.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Turning left towards Vaughn. Here we are.
Turn left.
Turn left. Oh, I'm coming up way too fast here. Oof. I'm not used to driving fully loaded right now. Looks like this guy's making a right turn here. He's gonna let me go. I'm not entirely sure what the AI is doing. I think I'm a little too far out in the intersection, so the AI is thinking I'm like mid-turn, so that's why they're stopping. But, yep, look at that sunset off to our left as we're emerging out of the highway here. And I absolutely love the LED lights that this thing has. That's something that not a lot of trucks in this game, so I apologize guys, my nose is a little stuffed up. That's something not a lot of vehicles in this game come with is LED lights, but the difference is like night and day between LED and halogen. So, yeah, we're gonna have most of this drive at night, and then we'll pick up a rest stop once we get to Dalhart. And then we will sleep, and we will explore Texas during the day. Hoping to get most of my my stream here during the day so you guys can see everything. Go straight, they say. We shall. Speed limit is 65. We're probably... Oh, now let's go to 70. I need to blow my nose. I apologize, guys. My nose is really stuffed up. Alright, back at it. I don't feel like I'm stuffed up much anymore. I also didn't take any medicine before I started this, which might come back to bite us later, but we'll see. Nice, beautiful night drive down the highway here. Trying to get my truck to speed up a little bit, but for some reason it's not one to go above 54. There we go. I'm gonna set my cruise at 55. It's ideally I like to go faster, but I'm not able to speed up or accelerate much right now. Probably a combination of my engine and my transmission. More so my transmission. Now nighttime out here. Let's see. Since we're on a straightaway here for a little bit, get some cinematic shots for you guys. Beautiful. I love that. We are kind of curving now, so I'm gonna switch back to my first person. Yeah, hope you guys are having a fantastic Thursday. I had a very busy day at work today, actually. I was working most of the day, so, which is unusual. I haven't really been very busy lately, and then today I had a couple of work calls this morning, and then throughout the day I had a few more come in, so I was busy up until about 2:30-ish, and then I had a lunch break and I didn't have anything else for the rest of the day, so yeah. Everything looks good. Everything looks good. 9:07 p.m. Monday night, heading east towards Texas. I actually think we're either heading east or north. Let me go ahead and see if I can accelerate a little bit more now. Maybe if we can get up to 60, that would be great. Now we're slowly picking up speed. Let me turn my cruise off. Slowly picking up speed here. Obviously people are passing us because they're able to go faster. Quite a bit of traffic for rural highway down here. Here we go. We're 60 miles an hour. I'm gonna try to get to 65 and then turn the cruise on. I'm assuming most other trucks or drivers are going to be going about the same speed here, so. Let's see, 63. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure my transmission is for sure what's holding me back here. We finally got to 65. We're going to set that as our cruise, but my transmission is definitely holding me back here, so I'm going to have to try to find a better transmission combination, I think. Wondering if like a 12 speed might work better. I think the reason why I have a 13 speed is because I'm using I have a retarder on it. So we're gonna have to reduce speed up ahead, so bypass the way station up ahead, which is good. We do have to turn the intersection up in this little town here.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Yeah, this will be my second time being in Texas. I was in one of, I think it was Lubbock is where I went in the game. I'll have to check here in a little bit. But I have been to Texas in my last stream, which I can't remember if I streamed it on YouTube or if I streamed it on Twitch. I might have been on YouTube. I did play a little bit and do a stream. I think it was on YouTube. But I was in Texas briefly. No, we were up in Montana on that stream. I was in Texas for something. Oh, that's right. I made a YouTube video. Which if you guys go to the About section of my Twitch, you guys can check out my link to my YouTube channel. I do post content there. Although I haven't really been very active because I've been very sick the last week. I haven't been able to play or do anything. So I'll slowly be picking up recording and putting videos there. But if you guys go to the About section, you can check out a link to my channel. Go check out my videos there. And if you enjoy those, you're always welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, let me turn my brights on, because it is very dark out here. Got about 187 miles to go on our trip, 3.5 hours game time. Game time will move a little bit slower, or decrease a little bit slower than the mileage will. But now we're speeding. How is this truck able to pick up so much speed? I must have been on a decline there. Let me go ahead and slow down. I'm gonna set my cruise control at 60 miles an hour if my brakes will work here. Come on, truck, start slowing down. 61, drop one more, there we go, 60 miles an hour. Okay. I guess I really have to give my brakes a little bit of action in order for it to register that I'm pressing them. But we're gonna kind of sit at 60. I think 60 is a good speed. Might have to slow down up ahead because we do have some turns, and I think we might actually be turning up ahead too, so. Oh, there's a car coming, turn the brights off. There's the bus, actually. We do have another truck in front of us. We'll see if trucks drive slower at night. I think they still do. Why did that person flash me? And I also have to slow down because...
Keep right, and then turn right.
I'll really slow down here. Here we go. I need to pay a little more attention to what I'm doing, but we need to turn right here.
Turn right.
So this is going to be an interesting turn. I also kind of just ran that stop sign. We do not have an opening here. I might be able to go after this car. This car's turning. I'm going to go ahead and wait for this other car from the left, though. We don't have to worry about from the right. We just have to worry about from the left. Which, they're turning as well, so we're going to go ahead and start our pull out here. There we go. Keep an eye on the trailer, and we're not going to hit the curb. That's perfect. And now we are going through a little town here. The Pecos River, I think is how that's pronounced. That it's night, we can't really see it. We got Ned's Bar and Grill here. Make grilling great again. Kari to the right. And it continues straight here. And we also make sure I'm not going to the other lane. It's one thing for those who have a CDL or they've ever driven trucks or even just playing this game, is that you constantly have to be checking your trailer. You have to always keep an eye on it. Make sure that your trailer isn't going into another lane or isn't hitting something. So we also have to turn left up ahead. So I'm going to go ahead and get into the left lane. We're getting on another highway. We're getting on 40. I'm guessing we're getting on 40 east. I'm wondering if we'll miss the Texas sign, the welcome to Texas. We'll see though. Go ahead and slow down here going around this turn. Really hard to see the trailer in this. We might get into the other lane a little bit. Yeah, we kind of did a little bit there. Getting on 40 east towards Tucumcari. We have a open road ahead of us. Let's go ahead and get on the highway. All right. Just after 11 o'clock p.m. and we have about 3 hours left of driving here in the game to go. As we get to our destination, we're going to Dalhart, Texas to deliver some flour. FedEx was the only carrier that could do it, so we were brought in. And that's what we're doing. So, speed limit 75. We are obviously not going to be going that fast. I don't think I could even get this truck up to 75 unless it was on a decline. But we're probably going to go 60. Set our cruise control. Seems to be a pretty good number. The rest area 1 mile ahead. We don't need to rest. We don't need gas. So we're going to rest once we get to our destination in Dalhart. We're also expecting this order between, I believe it was like 2:18 a.m. or 2:48 a.m. and 8:48 a.m. in the game. So if we rested right now, we would be late. Our delivery would be late. So we're not going to rest at all. Night driving sucks on the stream too because it's probably pixelated and it's hard for me to see. It's probably hard for you guys to see as well. I'm going to go ahead and get over into the left lane here because there's a merge and these trucks are driving pretty slow. We are driving roughly about the speed we want to go, so I'm going to go ahead and hit my cruise control button and we're just going to cruise right along here at about 60 miles an hour. Very nice casual drive through. I'm assuming we're probably still in New Mexico. Let me go ahead and look real quick. I'm just want to verify where we are. Yeah, we're still in New Mexico. Tucumcari is in New Mexico. We'll pick up, let's see what highway. Does it show what highway it's going to be? It doesn't. We'll pick up, oh, it's 54. We'll pick up 54 in Tucumcari, and we will take that right through Dalhart. That's our job to start this stream off, which I'm very excited to explore Texas. I'm going to try to do as much as I can during the day so you guys can enjoy the beauty of Texas right alongside me here. My truck is kind of really struggling here to pick up speed again. There we go, it's going. I'm going to have to take a look at maybe a different transmission or something. Oh, I don't want to go off and hit the guardrail there. Angelo just made me some good money. My drivers make me a lot of money because I have $21.9 million. And there's the retard kicking in. The speed retard kicking in. I can attribute a lot of my wealth in this game to doing long haul deliveries that make me like $150,000 to $200,000 each. And I used to do so many of those. We do have to exit to the right up ahead and paying attention to my... Yeah, 54 east of Dalhart, Texas. We do need to get off here.
Right, and then exit right.
Yeah, I used to do a lot of like really long deliveries in this game when I would spend like
Exit
hours
right.
at a time just burning, playing the game. You know, 3, 4, 5 hour play sessions. I would do big long deliveries. And I would do like forestry
Turn
equipment
left.
and machinery and stuff. Stuff that would make like $100,000 plus per delivery. So that's why I have so much money. And then also having like 60 something drivers in my quote unquote virtual truck company as well. I'm gonna go ahead and take our turn out to the intersection here. And we're gonna hit the line anyway, but that's fine. I'm really not sure how to make turns and not hit the line. That's something I'm gonna have to practice, I think. But coming up on Tucumcari here. Rolling through just after midnight. Speed limit is 45, so we'll make sure we don't exceed the speed limit. An Exxon off to our right. I noticed we have a lot of Exxons in this game. Wondering if all the gas stations with the mod I'm using are branded as Exxons or if they have different ones, but I'm not entirely sure. So speed limit is 40. We do have an intersection coming up here, so we are going to slow down.
Go straight.
Thank you, Geralt, for your direction. The other oncoming traffic, perpendicular traffic, is going to be getting their green light. So hydrate or dehydrate. Noah just made me almost 10 grand. What a boss. Tucumcari Boulevard. Got a lot of trucks out tonight. A lot of shorter trailers being transported tonight. We have our green light here. Also like my little, my Falcon little trinket hanging from above my, my console. I like that. Quite a few options I can choose from, and I think I picked that one because I liked it the most, but... Yeah, here we go. Hungry? KSC, absolutely I'm hungry. No one coming on the left. Let's go ahead and get over. Speed limit is 45 through here, and now we're getting to the more rural roads. So these are going to be a little more treacherous to traverse here at night because the bends are much worse around here, as you guys can see here. I can't go very fast. We have a lot of windy roads, so we're going to go ahead and keep it slow here. Keep it safe. We don't want to slip. We don't want to flip the trailer and roll and have to forfeit the delivery and pay money to repair it. So E&P just made me $25,000 and he leveled up. I should probably, it's been, I don't know how many years it's been like 2 or 3 years since I have checked my driver's progress. I should go, we'll do that once we get to Dalhart, once we stop for the night. I'm gonna check and see how all my drivers are doing, because it's been years since I've checked them. I want to see how many miles they have on their truck, see how many certifications they have. I'm pretty sure they probably all have all of them there by now. So we are somehow picking up our speed pretty fast here, 66. Let me drop my speed down to 61 is probably what it's going to be. It's really hard to do this with a controller and have a keyboard here. We're making do, I guess. My lips are really dry. I might have to get some lip balm. Yep, let's go ahead and keep our speed as it is. Just use our brights. We don't really have to worry about turning or braking or speeding up at all right now, so we'll just one hand on the controller, one hand on the keyboard, drive like that. Auto save. I'm getting a decent 120 frames per second in the game right now. We also do have to start slowing down to a 45 zone, and they just flashed me to turn my brights off, and I did. Wasn't paying attention. I was looking at the speed slow down here. We are going to go ahead and start slowing down. That is the Canadian River we're driving over right now. Too bad it is pitch black out and we can't see it at all. I think we're coming up to a rest stop or a gas station. I believe this is the border crossing for Texas. So we're gonna go ahead and see if, let's see, stay fabulous. I think we're about to cross into Texas here. I wonder if we've already passed the sign. How embarrassing that would be. It'll be the second time I've missed the border crossing sign if we miss it. But I think this is where, when I was looking at my map earlier, this is where the border crossing was from New Mexico into Texas. So, and we were also speeding. We need to not be speeding. It's about 43 miles from our destination. State line is 8 miles, so we technically haven't passed into Texas yet, by game standards at least. So, we'll keep on driving here. About 1:30 a.m. and the speed limit for some reason is still really slow. I'm not really sure why, but it should pick up here. We went to 45, now it's going to go to 55. So we'll be able to pick up our speed a little bit. Now it's up to 65, so we'll have to keep an eye on our speed because that speed really creeps up on you when you're not paying attention to it. I find myself going like 67, 68 miles an hour, wondering how the heck I got there, and it's just because I haven't been paying attention to it. All right, there's the Texas sign. We're in Texas, everybody. We made it. 2:40 in the morning. Beautiful view of the road. That's all we can see right now. But we'll be doing our delivery here shortly, and then we'll go to a rest stop and we'll sleep, and we will explore the beauty of the northeastern part of Texas, or excuse me, the northwestern part of Texas in the daytime. Pick up another delivery. We're gonna try to stay in Texas. Texas is such a big state that we have like so much ground to cover. So I'm very confident we'll be able to stay in Texas for most of this stream. So that person's turning. Yeah, I gotta be careful because last time I played this, or I streamed this,
straight.
The AI were doing some weird stuff. I'm not sure. It might have just been in Montana because that's where I had the issue. They would like pull up to an intersection where I would have the right of way. It would be like if there was a car turning right up ahead where these signs are, the car would pull up and stop, and then like right about now, the car would pull out. And I had an accident. Someone T-boned my trailer because they pulled out and hit my trailer. And the AI, it must have been a pathing issue in that particular part of Montana where that was happening. You have to turn left up ahead. Oh, there's a little bit of a hitch there. That was a big hitch. I lost like 50 FPS there. Holy shit. That's insane. We're in Dalhart. There we go. Dalhart discovered. Lone Star State, 2 out of 29. We have 27 more cities.
Go straight.
What? What is the stop sign, man? What?
Keep left.
Okay.
Turn left.
This part of Texas is crazy. These people are driving like madmen. Holy cow.
Turn left.
I don't even think that's a licensed vehicle to be on the road, but holy cow. West Coast Tours out here in Texas. Okay. Denver Avenue. There's a Chevron, so there is more than just Exxon gas stations. Okay. Fancy. Make sure I don't drive into the other lane. You have to turn left up ahead again, so we're going to stay in the left lane. See, what do we got here? We have insurance. Looking at all the businesses, if I can catch them. We have... I'm not sure what that was. The blur is a little strong. There's also a railroad crossing here, and there's a train coming, so we're gonna go ahead and stop.
Keep left. and then turn left.
To where this train is, there's a state police. That does not look like a Texas Department of Public Safety right there. That's not Texas DPS at all. We have a nice train crossing in front of us here. Can hardly hear it. Shame. I have a train mod sound. FedEx Freight. 1-800-GO FedEx. Back to my first-person camera here. As soon as the train passes, we'll get our train guards up and we'll go ahead and keep on going. There we go. Got Boise City to the left, Amarillo to the right, Stratford ahead, and Clayton to the left as well. Go ahead and get into the left lane so we do have to turn here.
Left.
Getting close to our destination. I believe we're delivering to General Mills right now. Is where we're delivering to, so they're getting some flour. There's my green light. I was about to say, my trailer's not sticking out too much into the other lane, but I always hate when I have to make those left turns. And I can't even see where my lane is. Here it is right here. There we go. Get over into the right lane because we do have to turn right up ahead. Gonna make sure not to turn right at the wrong location and drive into an invisible barrier like I've done before. Not fun at all.
Keep right.
Luckily no one clipped it at all. But, alright. The next challenge we have, which
turn right.
I always stress out about it a little bit, but it always ends up turning out well. We have to park this trailer. That was a really bad right turn, but who cares? I can barely see where my trailer is there because of the darkness. But we have to maneuver this trailer into the parking spot, so you guys get to witness me struggle to do that. It's the one thing I'm really bad at is trailer maneuvering. Going forward, it's not too bad, but backing up is where it gets challenging. But we're gonna give it a shot, and if we get into a pickle, we can obviously skip the parking. We'll lose the bonus. We won't get credit towards the achievement for skilled parking, but at least we get the delivery done. Limit here is 60. We're not going to be able to get up that fast, and our turn's coming up anyway, so. General Mills.
Keep
coming
right,
up on the right.
And then turn right.
There's actually a right-hand turn lane. How fancy. That's very helpful. But here we go,
right.
Making our turn into General Mills. I think there needs to be a lighting rework, or like a lighting mod or something for some of these lights, because this is like really dark here. Ambient lighting needs to be adjusted or something like that. But here we are, we're at General Mills here in Dalhart, Texas.
Kind of on time.
Kind of on time. Yeah, we're on time. We're actually ahead of schedule here. All right, where does this thing need to be maneuvered at? Okay, it needs to be maneuvered over there. We're gonna go ahead and give this a shot and see how well we can do. We might actually try to do a diagonal reverse here, so let me go ahead and pull here. Try not to run my trailer in. We're not gonna skip the delivery just yet. We're gonna see if we can successfully do this ourselves. Gonna give it our best shot here. Oh, I don't want to hit that. Okay. See, I need to pull forward just a little more. All right, here we go, guys. This is gonna be my trailer maneuvering skills. Yeah, I'm gonna probably have to do some readjusting here because this isn't gonna work, I don't think, but we'll see. Definitely gonna have to readjust here, yeah. You know what we'll do? I was taught when I was getting my CDL that you could only do this in a certain amount of tries. Oops, I fat fingered my horn there. I was told that they, like, when you take your CDL like driving test, you have a maximum amount of like, what is it called? Pull-ups, I think is what they're called. You have a maximum amount of times you can pull up. So we have unlimited pull-ups in this game, so we're gonna use them to our advantage here. Probably have to do one more pull-up here, but we're gonna see if we can get the trailer maneuvered somewhat properly here. I think we can. Need to be slow. Slow and steady wins the race with this. I've learned that. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, let's straighten out. Let's see if they'll accept this. I doubt they will, but you never know. I probably need to pull up a little more. I just completely botched it there. Will they accept that? That's not like perfect per se. Yeah, they'll accept that. We made it to Dalhart. It's not the best parking job, but it'll work. So go ahead and turn off our lights here, turn off our engine, and let's unload our trailer and complete our job. Flour delivered from Roswell to Dalhart. We got another achievement progress for parking challenge. We're now at 12 out of 20. So we have 8 more deliveries to do with expert parking. And 297 miles, took 8 hours, 10 minutes, consumed 55 gallons, and we got $13,000 and $703 or 703 XP. So there we are. We are almost level 50, which is pretty impressive.